So, it's here again. That dreaded day. But it doesn't have to be so dreaded. All mushy couple stuff aside, today is just like any other day. And it is what you make of it. So let's make this your day with a makeup look that will make you feel yourself this Valentine's Day. So if you'd like to see with how I got this look, just keep on watching. One of the biggest things that we take for granted is looking in the mirror every day. We look at ourselves in the mirror and we oftentimes tear ourselves apart of the way that society tells us that we have to be, or really even the persona that we have of ourselves. And I think one of the biggest things that we take for granted is our individual self and the way that we were made. And I think before you even start this makeup look today, just remember that this makeup is not to cover up who you are or the person that you want to be. Make yourself into the person that you want to be. Makeup is an art and it depends on how you want to do it. You can do it however you would like, but today the look that I want to go for or show you guys is a way to accentuate your own features, the way that you are. I think that's really important. So with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and get this look started. But today we're going to use concealer just to cover up flaws that don't define us. Our flaws like acne, scars, birthmarks, they don't define us. They don't define who we are. So today I'm just going to be concealing the acne that doesn't define me. Lately I've been using the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. It looks like this. Of course, it's just standard. It's super cheap and is a dupe to the Too Faced eyeshadow primer. It just goes to show you that you don't always have to buy the best thing or the biggest thing to have a nice thing. So now we're going to get into the eyes. I'm going to start with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Start, I think, with this first color. It's called Bon Fresco. It's, oh, I don't want to use my middle finger. This one right here. It's sort of a lavender color. Very pretty. I'm going to stick that right in my crease. Now, what I like to do, I have hooded lids, so I like to keep my eye open and sort of draw it a little bit higher than what my crease would be when it sinks in, so that when my eyes are open, which they will be most of the time, it accentuates my crease. Now, if this color is too intense for you, you can use a taupey brown, you can use a bit of a lighter pink, or a purple. Whatever works for you is what you need to use. Whatever you think accentuates your eye color. So back to kind of Valentine's Day talk. I know it kind of sucks that Valentine's Day is all about couples. Try to treat Valentine's Day as loving yourself. If you don't have someone to spend it with, not even like a friend or something, someone's busy, or you just don't want to be with anyone, you know, kind of one of those days, make it about yourself, make it a beauty day. Make it something fun that you like to do. If you like to watch movies, watch The Notebook or whatever you like to watch. Go to the movies. I know personally on Valentine's Day, I'm going to see 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is there's this beautiful white color on top. I'm going to take a lot of that and put that on my lid. This is supposed to be the base color, but these colors are so freaking sparkly. It's honestly insane. A crease brush and a color called Warm Taupe from the Modern Renaissance palette. It is this guy right here. Okay, I'm just gonna place a little bit of this, focusing right into my crease area, that deeper crease area, not the upward area up here, just the crease area where it meets that sparkle. Reasoning for that is if you bring it up any higher, it's going to look muddy. Muddy basically means it's not going to blend with the pink very well. It's going to look a bit strange, mixing a brown with a pink. So try to keep that really close towards the actual crease. That same Lancome palette has this really amazing color that is, come on, focus right there. So here's a life hack for you. If you don't have a whole lot of eyeshadows, but you want something sparkly, if you have a cheap highlighter, this one's from ColourPop. I believe this was about like $5. Shipping was pretty affordable too. This one is in Lunch Money, and it looks like that. Pretty shimmery, has a lot of pigment. You can use your fingers or you can use a brush. If you're going to use a brush, then be sure to use a synthetic brush. If you use a natural hair brush, whether it be like whatever kind of hair brush you like to use, it'll stick to the bristles of a natural hair brush, so you're gonna need to use synthetic. And just go ahead and swipe that over the whole lid. This is gonna add a subtle sparkle without overpowering it. I think a lot of glitter sometimes can be a little bit too aggressive for the daytime or aggressive for every day. So I think this is a subtle, beautiful way to glitter up your look. And if you like a lot of aggressive glitter, you can build this up or add onto it for the outer corner of the eyes. Cypress Umber right here from my Anastasia palette. Just if you have harsh edges like I just did, just take the edge of your brush and let it feather it out. This is the whole top half. We're going to do my lower lash line now. You don't have to do your lower lash line. Personally, I think with colors like this, it can oftentimes look top heavy, which means that the top is too heavy than the bottom. So we're going to try and even it out. I'm going to take a color from here. I'm going to take, I believe, a little bit of Cypress Umber, and then I'm also going to take a little bit of Bon Fresco again first. So let's take some Bon Fresco. The further you bring in the eyeshadow, the closer together your eyes are going to seem. So if you don't like your eyes to look close together, then go ahead and just do a short amount. It's totally what works for your eye shape, so just play around with it. I'm going to take a little bit of Cypress Umber and connect it to that V that we did over here. I love doing an outer V with my eyeshadow because I think it accentuates my slanted eyes. If you don't have slanted eyes, then you could do a much rounder look instead of doing a pointed look. If your edges on your corners look a little bit too harsh, take a little bit of a light highlighting shade and just dust those suckers, make them smaller. I'm going to try and show you how I do my eyeliner. I suck at it every single time, so here we go. Alright, so first things first, if you've never done eyeliner before, you just want to do it because this is a holiday and you want to feel yourself, I'm going to show you how I do it. Take the end of whatever eyeliner liner you're using and line it up to the point of your nose. Is it focused? Yeah. The point of your nose and the corner of your eye. And that, my friends, is where your eyeliner line should go. I don't always follow that, but I try to. If you have hooded lids like me, you need to avoid your crease at all costs because it will get stuck in there. So try to avoid that little crease line. I'm just taking my powder now and just dusting that all over. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. This contour palette is a mess. I can't even pick it up and show you. It's that much of a mess. I just use my contour brush and just contour my face. I try to be very light about it because my acne does not like contour. You've probably noticed how my acne shows through everything. It's very embarrassing, and sometimes I beat myself up over it. Apply my concealer, and then I try to go contour, and it gets purpley, it gets pink, it looks gray. Beat myself up over it, and I do it in my tutorials. I'll play it back and be like, wow, like that looked horrible. I can see my acne right through there. And I think to myself, why am I picking myself over, like picking at myself over my acne? Something I can't necessarily really control. Why am I doing this? So my lesson, honestly, is to take away from this, not just a tutorial, but a life lesson of you don't have to pick yourself to pieces to be perfect. You don't have to tell yourself that you are nothing compared to someone else. Everyone is different, and that's what makes us all so beautiful. And people say that all the time, and we take it for granted every single time. Every time I hear it, I want to like roll my eyes back into my head and like it's so dumb. But it's so simplistically dumb. It's true. I tear myself to pieces every single morning when I'm getting ready for school, when I'm getting ready for something. I'm like, man, like, my skin is so gross, like how am I gonna fix this? I can't. I cry over it, I whine over it, and I wish that it would just go away. And the more I stress myself over it, the worse it gets. And it's just the continual, never-ending cycle of just picking myself to pieces. And not even just acne. I see people do it about their body image, about their clothes, about what they should and shouldn't have. It's just such a crazy cycle, and we get caught up in it. So take Valentine's Day or virtually any day to just slow down and remember who you are. Remember that you aren't, like, you're not this perfect human being. You were created for a purpose, and your purpose is not perfect. You're gonna mess up along the way, and your body is not perfect. We're not perfect human beings. We're not perfect entities. Take today or Valentine's Day, any day, to just remember that you are who you are, and makeup and changing yourself cannot change you, and you shouldn't let those things want to change you. You are who you are. I show my acne through my makeup sometimes because I'm lazy or because I don't care. That's who I am. I don't need to cover it up. I can try, but if it doesn't, then it's not supposed to be. So, just a life lesson in beauty and laziness. You don't have to be perfect to be perfect. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, and I think it's really important that you remember that. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and apply mascara. Apply false eyelashes if you are not me, and not lazy, and not bad at it. Oh my god, that stuck to my eyes. Terrifying, terrifying, terrifying. So now, for them dolly cheeks, my favorite. But I've come to really like this blush, but I just effed it up uncontrollably. Wow, that was just don't just apply your blush willy-nilly. It's just not worth it. I always forget to do my lips in videos, so I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna take this lip pencil, and it's sort of like a like mauve-y purple color, sort of a purpley natural color. It's from Sephora's brand, and it's called Nude Beige, so it's a very natural color. Okay, so once you line your lips with this, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this is just like a clear lip gloss. I don't like matte lips. I really like glimmery lips, but do what makes you feel good about yourself. I personally love shiny, full looking lips, and this is the most natural, beautiful way to fill in your lips. This is by CoverGirl, and I believe this was really cheap. It's called Melted Toffee. So this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys like it. I wanted to do something different in an actual like talk with you video. I really hope that you guys spend your Valentine's Day doing what you love most, or doing something for yourself. Try to be, you know, self-centered on Valentine's Day or whatever day, and just kind of do you and be happy for who you are. I hope you guys really like this video, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching.